Okay, I would like to talk about syncing your uplights so that if I go to C, it's yellow, and they all turn yellow, and I go up, and they all are synced together. This is a fun feature, okay? So when you do this, you have to designate one uplight to be the transmitter and the other uplights to be the receivers. It's a normal technical language to call the transmitter a master and the receivers a slave. Okay, so in the uplight world, master and slave is the conventional term. I'm just going to use the terms transmitter and receivers for no other reason that I just do what I want. How about that? Okay, so the first thing you got to do is designate a transmitter. And so you pick whatever uplight you want and say, this is my transmitter. And you have to remember that that uplight is going to be your transmitter. So in order to do that, you should probably designate it. I have a piece of gaff tape on the side right here. I'm sure there's other ways to do it. Maybe you want to put something like a blue piece of tape underneath, or take white out and write T for transmitter, or M for master, or however you want to do it. Okay, but you got to designate it. Okay, then we do the programming. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is once you turn it on, we're gonna go to 3 channel there. Enter D1. It could be on anything, but you want to make sure it's on D1. D1, enter. Now we're going to program its receptivity to the remote. So I'm going to push menu, 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 and I'm going to look for set. Okay, that's set. I know that last letter looks like a capital gamma, but it's actually a T here, set. So you push enter, okay, enter, set, and for the transmitter / master, you want it to be on. So I push, you push up and down to get off, but we want it on for the transmitter / master one. Enter. So now this is on. So now I push menu again. Now this means it's receptive to the remote. If you don't use a remote, you don't have to worry too much about it, but you want to make sure that only the transmitter is receptive to the remote, and that's why we push the on button here. Now we're going to go to transmitter settings. We have to go to, I believe, this guy, S-TR. Push enter. We want it to be on DTCH, okay? So I push up, down, I have all these settings, DT, you want DTCH. Push enter, and then you choose the channel. The best channels are from 10 to 16. You have 1 through 16 channels, but you want you want a channel between 10 and 16. I choose 12. That's the one I choose. I like 12 because I can. Enter. Now this one is set to be the master / transmitter. Okay? Now we have to program all the uplights we want to sync up to this guy. So we're going to take my next uplight, and we're going to, once again, we're going to go to 3CH. Push menu until you get to 3CH. D1, we want D1, so push enter for D1. And now we push menu. And now we're going to go to set. Okay. Enter. And should set be on or off? You want to guess? Well, it was on for the transmitter. That means we want it off for the receivers. And what that means, we want only the transmitter to respond to the remote, not the receivers. And you don't even have to use a remote, but this is just, it's a point. point. Okay, now we go to STR. Again, push menu, STR, menu, STR, and then enter. And again, we go, now we're gonna look for DRCH. It's on DRCH. Whoops, accidentally changed it. We want it on DRCH. Push enter. And now we want to make sure that the receiver channel, R for receiver, we want to make sure the receiver channel is on the exact same channel as the transmitter, which by the way is 12. Once it's on 12, I push enter, and now it is responsive to anything that the transmitter does. So let me go to, for instance, C, and we're going to go up 6. Here's all 3 of them. They should be synced up together. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah.